Here we go with another truth that nobody wants to hear. Have you noticed how every single video on TikTok these days gets turned into one whole diagnosis? I'm talking about when someone talks about a problem of theirs and how they have no idea how to overcome it, or a habit that they've changed, a behavior that they've displayed in the past, and suddenly the comments are flooded with that's avoided attachment, that's anxiety, that's a trauma response, that's hyper independence, that's neurodivergence, that's self sabotage, that's your inner child crying for help, that's ADHD, I suffer from it too. And listen, I'm not saying those things don't exist, right? I studied psychology. I know all about these mental disorders and diseases. I teach healing work. I teach subconscious reprogramming. I work with the nervous system every single day on myself and with my students, with my clients. But here's the thing. You're not healing if all that you're doing is slapping another 10 labels on every emotion that you feel, every condition and behavior that you believe you have, and then calling that self-awareness. That's not self-awareness. That's just you intellectually bypassing your own behavior, your own actions, your own habits, your bad thoughts. You're not evolving if you're just collecting reasons to stay the same, if you're just collecting excuses of why you are being who you are right now. At some point, you have to realize that constantly needing to name your every reaction, your every trigger, your every coping mechanism, that's just another way of you avoiding responsibility yet again. Whatever you blame it on, you're a human first, and humans get to choose again. The problem isn't that labels exist. The problem is that you keep attaching your identity to them like it's your entire personality. You keep hiding behind explanations so that you don't actually have to shift the pattern that you would need to shift, that you would need to look at if we were really looking at the root problem. Because growth feels terrifying when your whole sense of self is built around your wounding, right? Around your trauma, around your past, around all the bad things that happened to you in life. And the truth is, healing doesn't mean memorizing the right terms in that case. It means doing the uncomfortable thing that breaks the cycle, facing where you've actually been the problem and finally moving on, just because you change. And yes, that will challenge everything that your ego thinks it knows, that you think you know. Nobody ever said it was going to be easy. So don't come at me with, but it's so hard. Yeah, but we're all doing it every day. But that's the point.